Yes, we are.
We're live. Well, then I'm blushing now at an 11. So, hey,
Yeah, I
everybody.
see that was very effective though.
Hello, everybody. Glad you're here tonight. We are so excited. I got so many things happening. It's been a really good week, and we're both really excited about a lot of things that we'll be talking to you about tonight. Um, Lisa was about to embarrass me somehow, but I think she's going to save it.
Wait till I see you in person.
Oh, no. I'm going to bring a bodyguard. I am just going to bring a bodyguard. Hi, Teresa.
You're gonna need one. You are gonna need one.
Hi, Facebook user that I can't tell who you are. We love you guys. Oh, this has been such a good week. We had Lisa and I today. We were on a great call with a guy named Grant Muller. And if you guys aren't already knowing Grant, you absolutely need to get his book, Top of Heart, and start understanding that. I see Captain Bid there. Molly's here. Is that Molly?
Oh, what's no Bib? That's Bib is the husband, Lee Bib.
Oh,
the blind guy.
Don't let her pick on you, Lee. That's wrong.
Oh no, he picks back. Let's be clear here.
Well, good.
We pick on each other. This isn't a one-sided situation here.
Lee, are you going to DC, man? If you are, I will see you there. And
he wants to drink with you.
Yeah, we will partake in some adult beverages, and we can discuss how to keep my blue-haired partner from picking at you unless you can beat her up. She says you're pretty tall. Maybe you can.
Are going to do shots together.
Oh, no. Maybe I better get a hotel closer to where y'all are.
Well, you could Uber.
Yeah, I'm not driving. I'll promise you that.
Well, I only have 2 roommates. You could be the 4th one.
And my wife's got rules about that kind of stuff. I'm sorry.
Blanket on the floor. I mean, let's not get crazy. Nick's going to be in the room. She'll keep us separated.
but today, Lisa and I were on a call with the Go Giver Success Alliance where Grant Muller taught a system, a process where you can, we've all heard that phrase, you want to be top of mind. Anytime someone is going to buy Avon or buy whatever it is in your particular business that you're selling, anytime somebody's going to do that, you want to be, we've always heard the concept, you want to be top of mind so that you're the first person they think of. And Grant literally takes that to a much higher level, I hate to be so cliche-ish, but a whole new level. And what he talks about is you want to become not just top of mind, you want to become top of heart. And he's got a process that teaches people how to do that. It was brilliant, and I really enjoyed that. I think a lot of Grant.
You know, the questions he was having us answer, though, I was, if you guys will help me out and put in the comments, because you all know me better than anything. One of the ones was, what are 5 adjectives your friends use to describe you? The only one I could come up with was crazy. So what would you guys say 5 adjectives for?
Hey, he meant friends other than just your partner on the book.
Well, you only know me as crazy. I actually am other things. I'm other things too. I'm multifaceted.
You are. You're like an onion. You just have to keep peeling off the layers and hope you stop crying.
Oh, don't say crying in front of Lee. He already thinks you.
Hey, Lee, we got to talk.
Molly ruined me. Ruined my friend. He says you ruined my friend.
Hey, Lee and Molly, when we get to DC, I know I've ruined your friend, but I'm going to hug you both. I'm not much taller than Lisa. I'm like 5. I used to be 5'9". I'm now 5'7". Aging does that. But I'll reach up and hug you both. There we go.
No, it's going to be like a group hug situation, but I'm going to be crying and he's going to be going, no!
If it's a group hug, it doesn't make it like a sandwich. It makes it more like a wrap.
He says absolutely no crying. See, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Yeah.
I write books, and when I write books, I want to teach things. I want people to love the story, but I want to make them cry. That's part of what I do.
Well, see, Lee was brought up the same as me, where my mother said, you see the emotion running around, you stuff that back down where he belongs. You should see his father. His father, I think his father and my mother were somehow like related somehow.
You could
Because
be his sister.
oh yes, I'm afraid of his father. I've never even met him. He just I don't know. He's like my mother that way. Yeah, I don't
Yep.
know.
Hey, you're getting a lot of fun, really nice compliments when people are typing their adjectives about you. Have you seen that?
Oh, nice. Fun-loving, knowledgeable leader, inspirational, caring. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, I
This
like
crowd is so
fun,
cool.
fun, humble, knowledgeable, brave. Oh, I like being brave. Do you know my favorite princess, Disney princess is
Say again.
Brave from Brave, the movie Brave.
Oh,
It's Merida from
I
Brave.
think I think I started watching it with my grandchildren, and I think I fell asleep. So
Oh, now that's my
sorry.
favorite. You should watch that. She shot the bow and arrow. She shot the bow and arrow, shooting for her own hand. That's what she told the princess. I'll shoot for my own hand.
Yep.
And that's me all day long, right?
Look at some more of those bold. I like that. Hey, Daniel. Oh, okay, Daniel.
Kind and
Okay,
generous. Oh,
Scott wrote
nice.
that, so I'm very good. Oh, there's Daniel up higher. Cool.
Infectious laughter. I like that. Oh, bold. I like that, Scott. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Daniel Cabrera is finally here. Daniel, I didn't have sausage for breakfast, but I thought of you anyway. He doesn't even know. No, we were at the hotel in San Antonio right before I saw you, and we were both flirting with the same waiter. Don't. And he said to the waiter, I want sausage. And I said, of course you do.
Oh, green room, dadgummit, green room.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was wrong. Oh, look at blushometer. Donk.
Yeah, that's not tan. That's blushing now.
Oh.
I changed my name tonight to Jeff James Brown Wannabe West, and I'll tell you why. To my co-author here and to the group, I have been working on another parable that I am co-authoring with someone that is someone I have so much respect for and just love as a person and all that. And I finished the first draft, and I've gotten really through the first rewrite this week. And so, in honor of James Brown, I feel the need to sing. I feel good, like I knew I would now. I feel good, like I knew I would now. So good, so good. I got through. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, let's all dance.
It's such a feeling. I don't know how to describe it. I've done not dissertation. I've done master's level thesis. Well, I only did one, so thesis.
Theses sounds dirty. Don't say that one. Theses.
Sounds yucky. but I've done multiple books, and every single time when you get through, get everything on the page, and then you go back through with your first rewrite, and you're cleaning it up and all that, and you get that done, it is, it's a feeling that, and this was about the same time last year, if you'll remember, that I finished the first draft of Blue Hair, and I sent it off to the editor. When my co-author and I finish, doing any tweaks that we will do, I'll send it off to my editor at that point. But I think you guys will love the story. It's set in New Orleans. It's a smart. Okay, I can say this in our group. I may not be able to say it everywhere. This is a smart ass who gets fired because of his mouth, and he has to learn. He gets thrown into sales, basically, which he wasn't prepared for. It wasn't what he had done before, and so he's got to learn things. And we watch him develop over the year, and it's set in the culture of New Orleans, which I know a lot of people talk about New Orleans having high crime, and I'm sure they do. All major cities seem to. But there's something special about a place where the food and the music and the atmosphere are just so incredible. I am really excited about that book. I'll be glad when it's officially released. So.
Now, I'm not going to sing, but I get to be a pre-reader.
Yes, you do.
That's as good as it gets right there. Yeah. I'm not a singer. Sorry.
We need to get Garth in here to help you sing.
Well, Teresa said compassionate. That's nice. Trailblazer. I love that. Fearless. I love that. That's I like all those things.
You got, you know what? You must be pretty sharp. People seem to have very good things to say about you.
Except you, crazy.
I don't say good things about you all the time. The fact that I also know you're crazy is different. That's totally irrelevant. Hey, crazy people can do good things too.
Evidently. I just can't. I've watched that a million times where you go, you had some good stuff going on. You're a little crazy.
Who, me?
Yes, that's in one of our shows. Is you just had that funny because you said it right off the cuff, but you're like, crazy.
That's an internal skill set that I did to work on, because as a writer, I will sometimes put, like a comment, another thought like that. But most of the time, I'll put it in italics, and it only happens in the character's head. I let those things out. Apparently, I'm making a mistake.
Oh, Penny popped on. Hey, Penny.
Hey, Penny.
Nina's on. Yay, Teresa. Lori from the Cape. Yay, Daniel. Sorry if I didn't mention everybody. Scott's on, of course. Yay.
By the way, for those in the group, we'll go ahead and tell you, because we've been telling everybody I'm definitely coming to DC. So help us get a lot of people there on August the 10th so that we can have the meet and greet and sign books. Please fill the room. So.
And I've got wristbands, and I'm going to have bookmarks, and we'll sign. I sent out probably 100 autograph cards. If you don't have one yet and you're going to DC, let me know so I have time to mail you one. Okay, and what I mean by that is, whoa.
What fell?
Yeah, this isn't the autograph card, and then the inside is open so you can have signatures on it. There's cool. About 100 people going to have them. What's funny is I didn't think that it needed to be explained, but I have had a couple of my team members say, do I have to bring this with me? Or what do I do with it? No. Okay. So, but that's what it is. And you know what I was saying? Now, I don't know. You probably didn't have this experience because you're a guy, but when I was a teenager, we had autograph hound. It was a stuffed animal that you brought to pajama parties with you.
Okay.
And you had all the other girls sign it, and you carried it around all the pajama parties. So guys probably didn't know what that was, but that was the idea behind the card. And because I did have somebody say, who famous is going to be there that I will get an autograph from? But I'm like, it's not famous people. It's the other people. It's everybody.
It's people that are famous to us. It's people that are famous to
us. Yeah.
That's like we wrote about in the book. It's about heroes that are in our lives. So what if the world doesn't know them? We know them, and they're heroes to us.
Oh, Peg said put DC in the comments if you're going to DC. That's awesome. That's a great idea. And somebody wrote for more adjectives, sharp, which I love. Fantastic, cool. Which I love. That's very good. Yay. That's awesome. Daniel's going to DC. So cool. You want me to talk about my little brainstorm idea?
I am so excited for you guys to hear what Lisa's about to tell you. She always says I never knew her marketing prowess. I knew her other prowesses and knew she was great at things, but well, not all of them. Don't go there. That's green room. I didn't know that. I still don't know that. I'm just all right. Go, green room. All right.
I have some prowesses. Yeah.
But what she's come up with for you guys is absolutely, in my opinion, absolutely incredible. So I can't wait for her to tell you.
Peg said Jeff is famous. He'll sign your autograph card.
I will.
Yes.
I don't know that I'm famous, but I will gladly sign.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll explain some of my prowesses when I see you. Oh my God, you're in trouble. Anyway, here we go. Oh, he doesn't even know what he's in for. Okay, here we go. This is a new.
I'm bringing a bodyguard. I'm bringing a bodyguard.
And you're gonna need it. This is a. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to have a new level of awesomeness in our group. Everybody on the team is important to us. The Blue
Everyone.
Hair Brigade is important to us. Oh, the blusher meter just exploded.
You're right, Laurie. Protect me. Protect me.
Oh, I like this cleanup on aisle 4.
Do what? Who put that? That's hilarious.
Oh, that's probably Lee. Yeah, he's thinking about those shots we're going to be all doing, right? We'll rope your
I better make
bodyguard
sure
into
my
doing some
flight's late enough
shots.
the next day so that I can. If I'm really really hungover, I don't want to get on a plane.
Right. Yeah. I was questioning that from the beginning. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So everybody on the Blue Hair Brigade is important in the whole mission of this thing, and we value all of you. But there are some of you that want a little bit of a challenge. So what we want to do is come out with a new, like a VIP group, a new level of awesomeness, and it's super supporters of the book project and of us as the group. And we're going to call them the True Blue Book Crew.
Love
The
that.
True Blue Book Crew. And when you qualify to be in the True Blue Book Crew, you ought to have to say that like 12 times fast.
Hey, did you brainstorm that with Alexandra? Because that's a really good name for this.
No, I didn't. I brainstormed that with my buddies on the Zoom call for send out cards earlier today. And also, Maureen DeGregory gave me the AI address and we pulled it up and we started typing stuff together then.
Yeah.
So we were doing that. The True Blue Book Crew. Yes. True Blue Book Crew.
You know me, I'm like a squirrel. I'm very ADD at times. Someone's is telling us hello from Oahu. I love Oahu.
Yeah, and put your name because we don't know who you are from Oahu. Scott says, I have to sell 4 books a month. No, but that would be a good start.
Hey,
I'll add that.
either that or they pick out their favorite person on their team that they would really like to see get the book and they buy them a copy.
Oh.
I think that would be awesome.
So to start out with, I have a list of what it's going to be like a scavenger hunt. I'll just tell you a couple of things, and then I'm going to put the graphic up in the group like tomorrow of what you have to do to be in the True Blue Book Crew. And yes, you can count the things that you've already done. For example, of course, the Amazon review is on here. And if you've already put one, you get to check that. So
Absolutely.
it's not like you have to do another one or something like that.
I have
The
a quick
things that are
question, and I
going
know
to
I'm interrupting you, and I do this all the time. It's a wonder you put up with me. If I drink too much coffee, I may have a hard time saying that over and over.
and your point to that was
It's just an observation on my part.
Oh, Lee, we're gonna see, I'm in a different crew. We have victims. Bib said, "I'm on a different crew. We have victims." He's thinking of making you and I a victim. See, that's the problem here. Is that once you drink with Bib, yeah.
Lee, I'm really looking forward to meeting you and Molly. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody, but Lisa's told me so much.
Well, I get in trouble when I drink with him. It's always bad, but that's all right.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up now and I'll be quiet long enough for you to get through this. Maybe.
No, you know what happens is I suddenly feel like I need to have the same size cojones as Bib. So I'll sit there and drink with him, thinking that I can prove that I can have the same size cojones as he does. Why would I even care about that? But 4 or 5 drinks in I realize that I shouldn't care about that, and by then it's not good.
My liver and I have an agreement. I don't try to compete.
You wait, he sucks you into that. I don't know. Right. The 3 of us will, right. Okay. Okay. Tell him the Hawaii story. Oh. No, I've actually told you this before though. But we used to have that thing where we would do a shot for the passed away seniors until the year came when there was like 8 of them or what. And what the bad part was, we all yelled. One of the people that were sitting there drinking with us was an older gal, and I can't even say it. We noticed Well, we
You toasted her
noticed
before the time, didn't you?
we know yeah, we noticed that something was going on the ground under her chair. And now when we want to reminisce about the story, I just yell out what I yelled out that day.
Which was?
Pick up your purses. All of us had our purses on the ground.
Okay. I'm
and
so
we
confused.
and we didn't want any liquid that was not a good liquid on the purses. the dawn lights over Granite Head.
Yeah, I did
There
not
we
realize
go.
what you had observed. I'm
Well,
That's like that
that
little
was
face. I said, you send me some texts and I'll just send you back my little emoji that goes,
well, yeah, and Daniel, you were there, weren't you? I thought you were there, Daniel. You know what we were talking about. Well, anyway, that was the funny part about that, and I mean, it wasn't funny, I'm sure, but it was funny. Right, but Erica, I think Erica was there with me that time, and yeah, she had to help me out of the room. It was that bad. It was awful. And then yeah, and then the next day, Irma was there, Irma Skaggs, and Irma's like the queen. She's not alive anymore, but then she was like, I'm scared of Irma. She's only 4 foot tall, I think, but she would. Oh, and she read me the riot act for drinking the night before. She said, "You come here to this breakfast with a big head. What are you doing?" And she was like 4 foot, but she's like a farmer from Iowa, and she would be,
well,
yeah.
I had an
Oh,
Aflac friend who was known for partying really late and drinking like crazy, and she could become the life of the party. You know, it's just that was her personality. But she always showed up. She was never late for a meeting, and I remember going up to her one time, and she looked like hell. I mean, it was and in the back of the room, and I said, Barb, I'm glad to see you here. She said, you're going to pay the price. You better pay the price. That's all I got to say. She never missed a meeting.
Oh, I wasn't good the next day. That was something. And that was one of those times the babysitter service canceled on me. So then I had right, and Alex was, I don't know, 5 or something like that. Yeah, that was something.
Was he young enough that you put the diaper on his head after all that? This goes on here somehow. How does this fit? Hang on here.
No, it wasn't that little.
I got to stop talking so that you can get through because they need to know about the Blue Crew.
Okay.
Blue Book Crew. Hang on.
Okay, so just an example of a couple of the things that you have to do, and then I'll give you an example of the couple of things that you get. Now, for all of you that are Avon people, do you remember a few years ago when they had like people sent in a video and they picked one per state or region or whatever they did, and then you were like the designated beauty person. You didn't know what you were going to get for that. It's not Star, it was something else. You didn't know what you were going to get, but every once in a while you were getting stuff extra for that because you got the designation, and it was, I don't know, it wasn't Beauty Star though. It was something, but somebody will come up with it because there were a bunch of you that were it, and you just sent in the video. So this is going to be like a scavenger hunt of stuff that you need to do. And once you get the official designation, there is some things you're just definitely going to get. And then you're going to get random awesome things like surprised on you going forward.
I have such a hard time keeping a secret, but I love the surprises you have planned. I really do.
Oh, good. So I'm not going to tell all the surprises. Scott said Starland. Okay. Oh, you're not. I hope you're not talking about Starland Vocal Band. That
I don't know any of their songs, or I would begin to serenade in the background as you tell people.
Oh, well, no, that's kind of a running joke, the Starland Vocal Band thing when I'm busy in the afternoon.
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, back at the True Blue Book Crew.
Okay, the True Blue
Book I've had enough coffee. I'm impressed I said that.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay, so a couple of the things, just so you know, and I'm going to put up what you get and what you have to do, but just a couple of things. The Amazon review, of course, is on there. Signing up for the mailing list where you receive the video series.
Perfect.
And that's free. That's on there. Okay. And let's see, purchase one or more forms of the book, which most of you have already done that. right? So that's on there. Some of the more funner things,
Funner?
okay, funner things is use a blue wig or blue filter and have your picture and hashtag blue hair super supporter, or I'll fix that to be the right thing. Blue hair teen crew. Oh geez. The true blue book crew.
You haven't even had any coffee. You have no
I
excuse.
have gummy. Anyway, and the book.
Did you call me a name? No, you said gummy. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you weren't supposed to point it out. That was supposed to be on the down low.
My job is to help you here, be the straight man, so that we can take advantage
You're
of your
the straight
comedy.
man. You're the straight man. All right. Beauty ambassador. That was it, Daniel. I'm pretty sure beauty ambassadors. They had beauty ambassadors from each region or something. So anyway, wear a blue wig or the blue filter on social and hashtag true blue book crew and put the book's URL. So
That's
they're
awesome.
little thing, yeah, they're little things. They're going to be fun things to do. Some of them you've probably already done, but it's going to be challenges like that. Now, what you're going to get, other than the surprises, and thank you to, in particular, my buddies Maureen and also Janelle, who are on the Zoom with me this afternoon for coming up with a couple of these. But from the beginning, you're going to get these for sure. And then the surprises. But you're going to get an official certificate signed by us, complete with this blue ribbon and a seal. That's going to designate you as part of the True Blue Book Crew. And you're going to get a badge to post on your social media. Now, I will disclose the one that the ladies on the Zoom call came up with. That is going to be a fan favorite, evidently. What I said to them was, what would be something that if you saw on this list, you would go, oh, that's what I said. That was the thing. And what they said was a coaching call one-on-one with me. That's going to be part of this, is a coaching call one-on-one with me. Okay. So we'll be booking those in as you get yourself official on this. So there's other things that we're going to give you as being part of this special crew. So those are going to be up in the group. I'm going to put them up a little at a time, so don't panic.
I have such a hard time keeping secrets. I want everybody to know. You won't believe she's got this planned and this planned and this planned. Pretty cool stuff, guys. She's told me, and we laugh because she's often said during interviews that she thought I knew she had all this marketing prowess beforehand, and I knew she had whatever she was doing was extremely successful. I loved Lisa. This was a good mix as far as the lessons go and me writing the parable for it. But this part where she's putting this together for you guys, it's such a high level. There's things that she's put in there you don't want to miss. I'm just telling you. And she's not going to tell you yet, which is making me nuts because I can't keep secrets. But anyway.
Yeah, and I'm still thinking about the prowess I'm going to explain to you when I see you.
Oh, no. All right, Biv, you got to keep me safe. All right, I'm counting on you. I need a bodyguard.
Oh, Biv can help you out, kinda.
Oh no, I'm afraid he'll hold me down. No.
Oh, look at Lisa's a marketing whiz with crazy on the side.
It's like a side order of crazy, isn't it? It's perfect. When you get a meal somewhere, you order your entree. And you get a side order of whatever. We just get a side order of crazy in this situation. And it works for me.
Yeah.
Hey, it's working for me.
It's working. Now I can't even tell that story without laughing about it. I can't keep secrets.
It is my favorite thing that you ever say on an interview, though. I know when you're going to say it. I can almost script it as the next line. And it is so brilliant. I love it.
You know what part of your story I like? Frank Davies I'm grown
I'll
man.
decide if
I
I
decide whether I read the book. I'm going to read them
I'm
books.
gonna read that book.
It's Frank, right? Frank Davies.
Frank Davies is exactly right.
Yeah. That's the
I
story
love the
I
man.
like.
I have two mentors in my life, and that I consider really high up there, and he's one of them. Jack Amberson is the other, and Frank is in a memory care facility now, so it's a bittersweet thing.
Well,
But
it's because we're getting old. They have the nerve to get old too. That's not funny.
Did I ever tell you the other part?
No.
With Frank on the I'm a grown man. I was interviewing for the region position with Aflac, and I was a district sales coordinator, and I interviewed, and the interview had gone well. I felt pretty good about my chances of getting the promotion. And he said, "Do you have any questions?" And one of my friends on the drive down had called me, literally. I was driving to the interview. And he said, "I have to tell you something about Frank." I said, "What?" Because at that time, I actually had a full beard. He said, "Frank's kind of a stickler about his regional sales coordinators not having a beard." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, thanks for giving me the heads up." So it got to the end of the interview, and he said, "Do you have any questions?" I said, "Yeah, Frank, I've got one question." I said, "I understand you don't like for your RSCs to have a beard. Is that true?" He said, Yeah, Jeff, I give you the promotion. I'm probably going to ask you to shave that beard." And I said, "Frank Davies, I'm a grown-ass man. I'll decide if I shave my beard or not." And I'd shave that boy in a heartbeat just to get the promotion.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm sorry. I don't know where we are. I've distracted you again. And I can't blame it on the coffee. It's just my natural personality.
Oh, God. I can understand 100% why you have a squirrel obsession. Right. Yeah, everybody that's going to DC, we're going to make a big line and have Jeff sign your cards and get a picture. We'll have a Jeff sandwich, put him in the middle.
It's a wrap. Getting between you and the two bibs. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. If we get in the middle of them two, it'll be like up here, down here. Up here.
There's a picture of my wife with her two nephews it's back when they were, I think, 12 and 13 or 12 and 15 years old. They were very young, but they were both already over 6 feet tall at 12 years old. They're very tall young men. They're adults now. But there's a picture, and hang on, I'm getting the screen here. There they are, and down here was my wife. It looked like the letter H.
I always feel like a garden gnome when I have my picture taken with bibs, really, because I'm so shorter. Yeah. And she's not only is Molly tall, but then she's doing the higher the hair, closer to God Southern thing. So
it is a Southern thing.
Yeah. I didn't even know about it. Yeah.
I could be back up to 5'9" if I'd tease my hair up a little bit, couldn't I? Hang on.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I was 5'9.5" literally since high school. And on my last physical, they did the thing. They said, "You're 5'7.5". I said, "What?" And they said, "Look." I said, "Holy moly!" And I asked my nurse practitioner. I said, "Do I need to worry about that?" And she said, "No, Jeff. It's just part of getting older." I said, 2 inches.
I don't ask questions anymore because every answer is that. Well, I don't want to know that answer, so I know
2 inches can be a big deal to me, And I'm thinking, how did that happen, And so
I'm going to lie and say I'm 40 for quite a while still. I'm good with that. I am happy.
Hey, in September, I will actually celebrate the 35th anniversary of my 29th birthday.
Because I'm doing that.
In other words, I'm so old I sneeze dust. All right.
Oh, jeez. Daniel says size matters.
Cobwebs.
Daniel. Yeah, Daniel. I can't even tell. I gotta tell.
I wasn't going there, Daniel, but I was thinking it. So I
gotta tell Daniel the Goldilocks rule. I
don't know that I know the Goldilocks rule. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Never mind. Green room, damn it. Green room.
Yeah, Daniel, Jeff's safe words are green room. So
just when I want to stop the conversation, I just yell green room. We will be on, there'll be times where Lisa and I are having a Zoom call together or a FaceTime call or whatever. And in the middle of that conversation, I'll just yell green room. And we're not even on the show. It's my safe word.
I think it's funny how, like, on a Zoom call, you can private message somebody and we pass notes like we were in school together or something.
I often wonder if Bob and Kathy can see those after the fact, and I pray that they don't.
Oh, me too.
And Estelle would laugh at it, but Bob and Kathy might not be as proud of us as Estelle might. So, right? One time we were laughing, and it was during the call, and Bob could see that you and I were laughing about something, and he could tell something was going on, but he didn't want to ask.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I kept
Chicka
interrupting.
wow wow. Somebody wrote chicka wow wow. I know what that is.
Chicka wow wow. That's someone who either was raised in the 80s or early adulthood was in the 80s like I was, or they just are a very good student of history. Boom chicka wow wow.
You're a bum chicka wow wow.
Yeah. You know what's funny? My oldest daughter, Lindsay, we were talking about something one time, but I don't remember what it was. But she did that boom chicka wow wow, and I said, "Wait, you don't really know what that means, do you?" And she said, "Of course not, Daddy," and she walked away.
Oh.
My kids are awesome. I so adore my children and their children.
They're
And my
fun.
favorite thing about what's going on in the world with me right now is watching my daughters be parents. Because they, oh gosh, number one, they're great parents, and so are their husbands. But to watch them know how much love you can have for a child lets them know even more. And I've always let them know how much I love them, but it lets them know that even more. And to see them go, oh, I get this now. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, oh, don't cry. Oh my God. Look at you. Oh, no, I hope I
can't help it.
I hope I get to meet them because I already feel like I know them some because I send them cards.
Yeah, you've been so kind and generous with all the stuff you send them. It's who you are.
But they're fun. They're fun. I just hope I get to meet them someday. That would be so.
You will, I'm sure.
So nice.
I'm going to say. By the way, those of you that if you are anywhere, I posted John David Mann's travel schedule. Blind Fear is out now. Of course, you guys know we had him on the show. Him and his wife Anna, two of my most favorite people. I will not even slightly hedge that bet. But John's doing his travel schedule. If you'll go to webandman.com, you'll see the travel schedule. But Blind Fear is out now. It is the best of the three books. I love reading good fiction, and John is an absolute master. I know that it's John and Brendan, they're co-authors, but John does the writing, and he is an absolute master. And now that the book's out, I'll say my favorite line in the whole series. There's one particular scene in book 3, Blind Fear, where the main character, Finn, who is a very damaged individual who also is a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
And but he doesn't even know all the things that are going on. The series is so good. Start with Still Fear, then go to Cold Fear, then go to Blind Fear. Tremendous writing. But there's a line in Blind Fear when John sent me the early copy and I was reading it. I texted him when I read it. And I said, "This is brilliant." There's a scene where the bad guy has got the drop on Finn, the good guy. And Finn's not responding to him. And so the bad guy's kind of getting ticked off that he's not responding to the fact that, he's got a gun here. And so he gets close in the way John writes this, and I'm paraphrasing, but the point's there. He said, and so, whoever it was, got so close to Finn, the gun was literally close enough that Finn could touch it. So he touched it. And he kicks the guy's ass. Green room. Okay. He kicks the guy's rear end and disarms him and all that. And the writing is just so good. And I know John. John's never taken a gun out of someone else's hand. He's just that good of a writer. I personally have never taken a gun out of someone's hand other than when I say, "Could you hand me that, please?" So.
I don't read fiction as a rule. I usually read business books like The Go-Giver. I started reading those because I knew them guys and read all the books. Just finished Blind Fear myself about a week ago. You're going to want it. It's really good. It's really good. And I was following along and everything. Usually I read a little bit, put it down and get, distracted and don't finish it and stuff like that. I finished all 3 of these books.
Right.
And this last one, shorter than regular. Yeah. I was kicking myself because I had it a little sooner and I didn't get into it quick enough.
I don't know if it's shorter or if it's just so good you can't put it down. It could
I
be
meant
that.
shorter amount of time I was reading it.
Okay, yeah, because you can't let go of it.
Right. Yeah, and I have mine in the powder room. So I was making excuses to spend time in there to read, which I don't.
We all have our habits.
We all have our habits.
By the way, if any of you are in Texas, John's going to be in Dallas and in Waco. And if you go to the Waco, which is on July the 28th, if you go there, and what John does, he goes to these small bookstores and he does signing events. It helps the small businesses. And I just absolutely love that. And it's not, I don't believe for 1 minute that John sells enough books when he shows up with these things to make it worth his while. It's just what he does. Yeah. And when he goes to Waco, if you go there, I'm going to be there too. John and I are going to have lunch that day, and I'm going to go to the book signing later. So I'll be there too.
I'd like to go there.
Do what?
I want to go and explain things to you.
Oh no. Now I need a bodyguard in Waco. What's happening here?
No, okay. So let me just tell you this one thing, because Teresa Staples is on here, I believe, and her and I went to see John down in Connecticut when they did the book signing there. And right. I got to tell you my famous moment with John, because I happen to know John David Mann from before, because I know Bob, right? So we recognized each other, of course, when he walked into the bookstore, but I was standing there talking to the bookstore owner and Teresa, and I saw John and he saw me, and we did air guns. Yeah, right. And he did me a big, giant, fabulous thing by doing air guns with me, because the bookstore owner was like, "Oh my God, you know him personally?" He was like, the bookstore owner lady was so happy that I knew him personally. And I was like, yes, I do.
I have had the screen kind of where I didn't see everything. I just saw that one of my daughters is on here tonight because it says, "Dad, your screen name, James Brown Wannabe."
Wow.
Whitney, is that you, or is it Lindsay? Is that you? Which one is it? Put it in there so I can know, because all I can see is Facebook user.
Yeah, and Penny said not to lie about my age so much that I forget how old I am. I'm hoping to forget. I just want to let me live in my little bubble.
It's me, the way she put it. Oh, it's Whitney. Okay, good. I don't know if you were on here the whole time, but I just bragged about you and Lindsay so much. So anyway, that's just a daddy-daughter thing. I totally lost my train of thought. Squirrel!
It says, "Come here after you go to Waco, Lisa, and see the Magnolia stuff after." So that must be.
Well, Magnolia stuff's cool. I've been there several times. As a matter of fact, Chip and Joanna Gaines and I we've never met. So
what's the Magnolia stuff? What do you mean by that?
Are you familiar with Chip and Joanna Gaines, the people that did Fixer Upper, the TV series on HGTV? They are the most genuinely sweet couple. Oh. I know people that have gone to church with them. They are who they seem. And when they had a show on HGTV called Fixer Upper. It was on for years, and they actually have their own network now, the Magnolia Network. They live in Waco.
Nice.
And Laurie and I actually drove by their house a few times. Not that we were stalking, we were just curious. Their farmhouse and all that stuff. But yeah, we've gone to the Magnolia markets and all that. It's
yeah, I did. I thought Magnolia was like a Georgia thing for some reason.
It's a tree, Lisa. Come on.
I know, but don't they have? You're a tree. Okay. Green room. I didn't say you had a tree.
Green room, damn it.
Okay. That was wrong.
Okay. No more of that.
Okay.
So, did you have anything else you wanted to explain about how to become a member of the True Blue Book Crew? I'm having to slow it down. More coffee.
No, I just want to say that we're very happy to introduce this. It's going to be just the next level of something. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be like a scavenger hunt of things to do. And a lot of them you're already going to have done probably, but I'm going to make you stretch a little bit. So that part's going to stay the same. What you have to do is going to stay the same once I put it out. what you get is what's going to keep changing and getting better. So there's going to be a few things you get right away, but then there's going to be surprises down the road that's just going to be for you guys that are in the True Blue Book crew. So it's going to be something fun to work towards, and you're going to want to be in it.
And since I can't keep a secret, let me just tell you the things she's got planned are so. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, okay. It doesn't involve the
But
buffet.
she's going to keep adding things too. Once you're a member of that, she's just going to keep adding things for you.
Yes.
And
yes.
I've seen some
Alex,
of them, and I'm very impressed.
Alex is in on it too, by the way. So you'll get some special things from Alex. I already talked to him about providing special things for the Blue crew. So that'll be fun. So
Wendy just thought, you cannot keep a secret. See, my kids know this.
Yeah, I can't keep a secret either. Yeah, and we won't discuss they were discussing that earlier on the Zoom is the man buffet. We won't be discussing that.
I will not be part of such things. I'm just telling you, no.
Anyway. Oh, and somebody wrote coffee my ass.
Did Whitney write that? My kids do know me. They love me anyway, but they do know me.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so we're 15 minutes over, and I know we're having fun.
Okay, buckle your seatbelts for DC, everybody, and we will see you next week.
2 weeks is right. DC's in 2 weeks. Is that about right?
No, isn't it 3? Is it 2?
It may be 3.
It's August 10th.
August 10th. So whatever that works out to, but it's close. It's coming up.
August 10th is coming up. So that's 20 days, I think.
Okay.
So it's a little more than 2 weeks. So yeah, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to do shots. Won't that be fun?
I don't know if it's going to be fun or not.
I want to explain my prowesses to you.
Hey, Bib, you got to protect me, man.
Oh, don't look at him for that. He'll throw you to the wolves.
All right, I'll bring my own bodyguard then.
You're going to need it. Okay, everybody. Let's
we're out here. We love you guys. Please, if you haven't already done it, go post an Amazon review and then do the thing she's talking about joining the True Blue Book crew. The last time I'll say it tonight. All right.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
Love you guys.